It's a scene as old as time itself. Picture a serene evening, the sun setting in the distance, casting a golden hue over everything. Couples walk hand in hand, their silhouettes blending into the horizon. This timeless image is a testament to the enduring nature of human attraction. A man walks into a room, his gaze drawn to a woman with a curvaceous backside. It's an instinctive reaction, almost as if his eyes are magnetically pulled towards her. This moment, repeated countless times across different settings, is a dance as old as humanity itself. This isn't just a modern trend, it's a deeply rooted human response. From the cobblestone streets of ancient cities to the bustling avenues of today, this attraction has persisted. It transcends time, culture, and societal norms, weaving its way through the fabric of human history. Why does this feature command such attention? It's a visual cue that speaks to the oldest parts of our brain. The hourglass figure is more than just a shape. It's a symbol, a signal that resonates with our primal instincts. It whispers promises of health, vitality, and the potential for new life. For men, especially those over 50, this appreciation often deepens with age, evolving from simple fascination to a recognition of what these curves signify. It's a shift from youthful desire to a more profound understanding of beauty and its implications. It's not just about looks, it's about biology, psychology, and the story of our species. These interactions, these connections, are the threads that weave the tapestry of human existence. They tell stories of survival, of love, and of the continuation of our lineage. That glance is the result of millions of years of evolution. It's a reflex honed by the relentless march of time, a testament to the survival strategies of our ancestors. Each look, each moment of attraction, is a nod to the past and a step towards the future. Many dismiss this as superficial, but it's far more complex. Beneath the surface lies a web of biological imperatives and psychological nuances. It's a dance of hormones and neurons, a symphony of signals that guide our choices and shape our destinies. Our minds are wired for survival and the continuation of our lineage. Every glance, every interaction is a step in the dance of life, a move in the grand choreography of existence. It's about ensuring that the next generation carries forward the legacy of those who came before. The pull of a curvaceous figure is a biological signal, fine-tuned over generations to guide mate selection. It's a beacon, a lighthouse in the stormy seas of human interaction, guiding us towards choices that ensure the survival of our genes. So let's explore why this feature holds such sway over the male psyche. It's a journey into the depths of human nature, a quest to understand the forces that drive us. It's about peeling back the layers of attraction to reveal the core of what it means to be human. We'll uncover the science connecting body shape to health, fertility, and even intelligence. It's a fascinating exploration of how our bodies communicate with each other, how they signal readiness and capability, and how they influence the choices we make. Understanding this attraction is to understand a fundamental part of what it means to be human. It's about recognizing the threads that connect us all, the shared experiences that define our species. It's a celebration of life, of love, and of the endless dance of attraction that binds us together. But what exactly is happening beneath the surface when that magnetic gaze occurs? Science offers us a fascinating window into the mechanics of attraction. When a man's attention is caught by a curvaceous figure, his brain is not just reacting to visual appeal, it's processing a complex set of biological signals. Studies show that certain body shapes are unconsciously associated with optimal health, fertility, and genetic fitness. The classic hourglass silhouette, with its well-defined waist and rounded hips, reliably signals a balance of hormones and a lower risk of chronic disease. On a neurological level, these visual cues trigger the release of dopamine, the brain's reward chemical. This instant burst of pleasure reinforces the behavior, making it more likely to be repeated. It's a feedback loop rooted not in superficiality, but in survival. Our brains are wired to notice the traits that once meant a greater chance of healthy offspring and a thriving family. So when eyes turn, it's not just a matter of personal taste or fleeting desire. It's a sophisticated, hardwired process, one that connects our most basic instincts to the latest research in biology and neuroscience. Understanding this science helps us see attraction not as random, but as a purposeful, intricate dance, one that's guided by both our genes and our brains. To truly understand the roots of human attraction, we need to look far beyond the surface, beyond modern trends and fleeting fashions. We must journey back in time, all the way to our earliest ancestors, to see where these preferences began. In those ancient days, mate choice wasn't about candlelit dinners or romantic gestures. It was a matter of life and death, about survival, protection, and the continuation of the family line. Visual cues played a vital role. The human body became a living billboard, advertising health, fertility, and the ability to thrive in a harsh world. For women, a well-defined waist and rounded buttocks weren't just attractive, they were powerful signals. These features suggested strength, resilience, and the physical capacity to carry and nurture children. The unique curve of the lower back, known as lumbar curvature, allowed women to balance the weight of pregnancy while staying active and mobile, crucial for survival in unpredictable environments. Women who possessed these traits were more likely to survive the challenges of prehistoric life and successfully raise healthy offspring. Men who were instinctively drawn to these features were, in effect, making better evolutionary choices, selecting partners who could help ensure the survival of their children. Over countless generations, this preference became deeply embedded in our biology, passed down from parent to child, shaping the way we see and desire others. Even today, our attraction to curves and certain body shapes is not just a product of culture or media. It's an echo of ancient instincts, a whisper from our evolutionary past. When we feel drawn to someone, our brain's reward centers light up, responding not just to beauty, but to signals of health and vitality that have been important for thousands of years. Attraction, in many ways, is a message from our ancestors, a silent guide steering us toward partners who are likely to be healthy, strong, and nurturing. Our past is never far behind. The desires we feel today are shaped by the choices and challenges of those who came before us, reminding us that evolution still whispers in our hearts. Science now confirms what our ancestors sensed, even if they couldn't put it into words. For thousands of years, humans have been drawn to certain physical traits, guided by instincts that run deeper than conscious thought. Our ancestors may not have understood the biology, but they recognized patterns that helped ensure survival and the continuation of their lineage. It turns out, it's not just about the size or shape of the body, but a very specific spinal curve, about 45.5 degrees in the lower back, that men consistently find most attractive across cultures and generations. This subtle curve is more than a visual preference. It's a signal deeply rooted in our evolutionary history. This particular angle is optimal for supporting the extra weight of pregnancy, allowing women to stay active and mobile even as their bodies change. It's a remarkable adaptation that helps protect the spine and maintain balance, making daily life and survival easier for expectant mothers. Men's brains are actually wired to notice this curve, often without them realizing it. When they see this spinal angle, their brains interpret it as a sign of reproductive fitness and health, a subconscious cue that a woman is well suited for childbearing. Studies have shown that men overwhelmingly prefer silhouettes that display this natural spinal curvature, rather than those that simply have more body fat or exaggerated features. The preference is consistent, even when other factors are controlled for. What's truly fascinating is that the attraction is directed at the underlying skeletal structure, not just the outward appearance or size. It's the architecture of the body, the way the spine curves, that matters most. This discovery supports the evolutionary hypothesis that our desires are not random, but are finely tuned to traits that have real meaningful benefits for survival and reproduction. Our preferences are shaped by millennia of natural selection. The love for this curve is, in many ways, an unconscious assessment of a woman's ability to bear children and nurture the next generation. It's a silent language of biology, spoken through posture and movement. Ultimately, this attraction is a fusion of biology and the timeless quest for genetic survival, a testament to how our bodies and minds are intertwined with the story of human evolution. Fat distribution in the hips and buttocks is another key signal. This fat is rich in DHA, vital for fetal and infant brain development. Gluteofemoral fat is hard to lose and reserved for reproduction. Men are subconsciously drawn to a lower waist-to-hip ratio, a sign of health and fertility. Abdominal fat, by contrast, signals poor health. The male brain is attracted to hip and thigh fat, but repelled by belly fat. Waist to hip ratio is a quick shorthand for reproductive potential. Attraction to curves is a response to these biological advertisements. It's a practical, evolutionarily honed instinct. Attraction is really about genes. Mate choice is how we pass on our genetic material. A curvy form signals health, fertility, and resilience, traits shaped by hormones and genes. High estrogen, linked to a classic hourglass figure, means higher fertility. Attraction to curves is a visual shortcut for detecting a favorable genetic profile. The ability to store gluteofemoral fat and maintain lumbar structure shows robust genetics. Choosing a curvy partner is choosing strong genes for future generations. Our aesthetic tastes are nature's way of guiding us toward genetic success. While biology sets the foundation, culture shapes beauty ideals. In times of scarcity, fuller figures signaled wealth and health. Renaissance art celebrated voluptuous women as ideals of beauty. In many cultures, curves have long symbolized fertility and womanhood. At times, Western trends favored thinness, but the preference for curves never vanished. Culture can amplify or mute our innate preferences, but can't erase them. The enduring appreciation for curves across eras shows the power of biology. Fashion changes, but our deep-seated instincts remain. Today, media is celebrating curves like never before. Celebrities and social media have brought the curvy physique to the forefront. This trend reflects a return to a biologically resonant standard of beauty. Media exposure recalibrates our sense of what's attractive, aligning it with ancient instincts. For women, it encourages body positivity. For men, it validates natural attraction. However, media can exaggerate ideals, sometimes creating unrealistic expectations. Still, the core trend celebrates a natural female shape. Media has helped realign beauty standards with our evolutionary heritage. As men age, their perspective on attraction matures. Experience brings a deeper appreciation for timeless signals of health and vitality. For older men, curves represent energy, warmth, and life. Evolutionary cues for fertility become signs of overall wellness. Freed from youthful pressures, older men's preferences are more authentic. Attraction to curves feels natural, unburdened by fleeting trends. A curvy body is seen as inviting and comforting, qualities valued in mature relationships. The desire for substance replaces the appeal of novelty. It's a return to a primal, honest appreciation for the feminine form. The attraction to curves is far from trivial. It's a deep, complex instinct shaped by evolution. This preference is a silent conversation between our modern minds and ancient biology. While culture shifts, our underlying programming remains. The resurgence of curves is a rediscovery of an old truth. Understanding the science demystifies and validates this attraction. For men, especially with age, it's an honest response to a timeless signal. The allure of curves is the allure of life itself, a powerful, enduring instinct. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into human nature.